Hey, thanks so much for checking Dillo's Diz out here on the YouTube. She is Jen.
Hello.
And she is Angela Dahlgren.
Hello.
And this is the first ever official Dillos Sibling reunion here in live stream form.
Yay.
We did it.
I have a question.
Oh, sure.
Good. Go out of the gate.
Go ahead.
Who made that wonderful little logo behind us?
Well, I'll give you 3 guesses, and it's not Jen.
Oh my gosh. Is it Frank? Is it Jay?
I mean, we'll work on it.
It is
There it
Frank,
is.
indeed. I wasn't sure if there was going to be like a whole beginning.
No, I'm not, there's only so many hours in a day.
Frank's like, let's
going?
just do this.
Yeah.
Angela, Happy New Year.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you. I feel like it just started yesterday. It's a great day. I'm gonna put on my 90s glasses. I do a disclaimer. Jen knows this. I do a disclaimer every time I put these on. These are my migraine glasses. They filter 25 times more blue light than the average glasses. They're also the epitome of fashion. So
obviously.
Where is Rocket Man on the set list?
Do you see my keyboard right there? I am ready whenever you are.
Oh, closer, Tony Danza.
It's actually a karaoke night this week on StreamYard with our reunion, so
yeah, not it. Angela and I just finished recording Magical Mommy Monday. Minutes before going live.
Minutes before, right?
Yeah.
In case you didn't know, there's all the information right there.
Oh my gosh, Frank.
There it is.
Love this. I have another question.
Sure.
It rolls out of the mouth. I keep wanting to call you Frankie, but I don't know if that's okay.
I think you should do it.
I think I shouldn't based off of this reaction.
No, you should. As a sibling, you should, because that's what I call. I force myself to say Frank when talking about him to someone else that I know, like, especially in this community. When I'm like, oh yeah, Frank, I'm like, it's hard for me to remember to say that. Yeah. No, he's Frankie. He's Fatty in my phone, but he's Frankie.
Well, that's a little rude.
He's Fatty Patterson in my phone, so
yeah, that's what the contact info says.
And how has that affected you over the years, Frank?
Well, after having my annual today and seeing I'm at the heaviest I've ever been in my entire life, I'm not liking it too much today.
Okay, so we might have to change the name, Jen.
There it is. Yeah, don't show off my phone number, please.
The phone number
I can't.
We can't dox
Can't
Frank
see it.
within the first. Okay, this is maybe not gonna work.
Can you shield it over the?
There
it is.
Oh, that's so sentimental.
And that's because she couldn't say Frankie when she was a toddler.
It's true.
Fatty.
I can't open this, Fatty.
My husband gets mad because I don't have him as Michael in my phone. I have him how I put it in when we first met, which was Michael Dahlgren. So he's like, you need to change that. I'm not just another person in your phone. I'm your husband. I'm like, well, you're Michael Dahlgren. Like, I still have half my sister-in-laws as their maiden name before they got married. So
yeah, no, same here.
He's also a picture of a sandwich in my phone. I should try to find it.
Is there a reason why he's a picture of a sandwich?
Because I came home from work one day and he had made me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And he had, okay, I don't know how to do this. How did you do this, Jen? This is so nerve-wracking.
I had to do a shield over a shield.
Oh my gosh, this is really stressful.
Oh,
there's the sandwich.
Oh, that's what he made for you?
Yeah.
That's adorable.
I know.
You guys are so cute.
Have you talked to Angela before about the sandwich with peanut butter?
Oh, well, that's a big challenge coming out soon. I don't know if I have. Have we discussed fried bologna, Angela?
No.
Okay. So, if you want in on this challenge, that
do I have
might
to eat
happen.
it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Can I just MC it or something?
No.
Yeah.
So you toast some bread. I can't do it now that I'm gluten-free. Sorry, guys. I could do it on gluten-free bread. I could try it.
Yeah, we can find a bread for you.
And I also can't have peanut butter anymore because I have a nut allergy. So I could try it with sunflower butter. So I could do a whole other take on it.
This is sounding a lot better for you than for Frank and I.
Anyway.
I've done it. It's good.
Let's hear it.
Toast.
Okay.
Peanut butter. Iceberg lettuce. Fried bologna. Sandwich.
You know, I feel like we need like a tangy element, like mustard or something.
No,
like when you think of like salt, fat, acid, heat, you like need kind of like an acid in there.
No.
There's no adjusting this.
No.
This is how it is.
You can't change it.
As decreed by Betty White on the New Hollywood Squares in 1987 or so.
We think that's where it originated.
All right, I'll try it.
All right.
Yeah.
Good. There's some others.
We'll need a video.
So we might have to do a whole thing. Have everyone video it, put it together as a compilation.
Yeah.
Sounds like a TikTok to me.
The Dillos Fried Bologna Challenge. Born. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
Hey, Scotty.
Scotty's asking, do you fry the bologna before putting it on the sandwich?
Yes, you do. So you have to fry the bologna first.
Yes.
And Frank will say Oscar Mayer.
I would agree.
I prefer thinly sliced deli bologna before you do it.
You're making it classier than it needs to be, though. Like, the OG brand.
You know, our friend Lewis at Disney Pick a Day was saying, like, you don't want to waste the good stuff. But I'm saying it's going to be a good sandwich, so it's not a waste. So if you want the good stuff, you know?
Okay, being a Minnesotan, obviously. Where do we lie on Spam?
No.
Oh.
What's our opinion?
No. Can't do it. Can't do Spam.
Okay, that's our opinion. No.
What about fried Spam?
Probably no.
Okay.
No, and our friend Samantha Monorail tried a new burger that they're serving at Burger King or McDonald's. I don't remember which one. Over in China or Hong Kong. I'm sorry, I'm not going to remember any part of this story.
Yeah,
but it was
no detail.
It was the Spam with crushed Oreos on the sesame seed bun.
Oh my God, ew. That's so gross.
She said it was good. She ate the whole thing. That's right.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That's why Sam is, she's at a whole other level than me. I can't. No.
Okay. My husband's family loves Spam.
Okay.
Because they their family worked at the Spam factory and they grew up with Spam. Fried Spam is better than Spam. But
can you describe that again?
Yeah. Not good. But I draw the line at Spam. Bacon, on the other hand, is up there with all my favorite foods.
Of course. It's bacon.
Okay, Frank.
Do you prefer bacon crunchy or can you just what's your level? Yeah.
Yes. Crunchy. Not so crunchy that it disintegrates.
Right.
But a good chewy crunchy.
Chewy crunchy.
Air fryer bacon or bacon in the oven.
Right.
Best way, in my opinion, to make bacon. Okay, but this is the part of the show where I think we need to practice Frank saying thank you.
First of all, I love the glasses. Do we have? Is this the official Frank practices saying thank you segment?
Yes.
All right, here we go.
I've been thinking about this since last time. I'm taking off my glasses so you can make it more we're connected now.
That's gonna make it even harder.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna get into the moment. It's your birthday, Frank, and I got you these Altoids. I thought that you'd really like them. They're pocket size, so you can keep them in your pocket. Not your wallet one, but the other pocket. So I thought you'd want these.
Thank you. I thought you were going to thank me for stepping in your place, co-hosting the Magical Mommy podcast.
It's more about what I can do for you, not what you can do for me.
See already? We'll try again next time.
The next time on Frank said thank you. So since we last talked about how well we can say thank you to each other, Christmas has come and gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I don't think there were thank yous.
Oh
right?
no, it's all awkward with the kids around. I feel like we're just wrangling them instead of
Yeah.
Yes.
Gosh, those kids just ruin everything.
You know, it's all about them. We put the focus on them.
They just take away all my attention.
Yeah. But maybe Steffers misses you, Angela.
Oh,
Angela,
there was a lot of talk when you were on during our Vlogmas last month. Just like, how can we get more Angela is basically what the feedback we were receiving.
I get that all the time. I am currently on Twitter. I think I know what Steffer's handle is because I think I know, like, for the first time, like 2 weeks ago, I think she popped up, but I need to follow Steffer's because I don't think I have her.
She is at Asian Zing 95.
That's who okay. Mm-hmm. Yep, there she is. Okay.
Yeah. There she is.
Steffers, I just followed you. Okay.
Yes. We are coming up on 1 year since we were all together, which makes me sad. How many days away are we? What are we? 4 days away?
Yeah, it was this Saturday. So if you're going by the date, it's 4 days, I guess. But by the day, it would be this Saturday as 1 year.
That makes me so sad. And it's the first time Angela and I met. Yeah. We have discussed with many of our friends that we met that day how secretly nervous we all were and like self-conscious. And like all of us were kind of worried about like what other people were going to think of us. Can you tell us how you were feeling that day, Angela?
Since you were the biggest celebrity there.
We were.
Whenever you guys say that, it's just like, I'm like, I feel weird.
It's the truth. And I was very nervous. I was like, oh my God, I think she's going to come. Guys, I think she's going to meet us at Magic Kingdom.
First of all, I knew like no one. So if there was an outsider, it was me. First, what was going through my head is I need coffee because I don't drink the coffee at the Value Resort because I don't know how to make it in the rooms very well. So first was like, I need to get here early enough to get coffee. That was what I was thinking first, which is the truth. I know that's bad. Steffers. Gosh. Second was like, I wonder if I will know anyone and I hope people talk to me. The second thing. And then the third thing is, where is Jen and Frank?
Of course.
Well,
yeah. I mean, that's what I think everybody was really thinking that day.
And then you guys were like the last people there. So I
got there. You got there after us. I don't even remember how this went. We watched you come through the tunnel.
It was like,
was I late?
There's emerging. Yeah,
you were separated. Up later.
You were late. Everyone else was there, I think, when you arrived.
So maybe I wasn't there. I really clearly don't remember this at all. Okay, this was like 5 years ago, okay? Back in 2020.
In pandemic years, it was 5 years ago.
No, it was very exciting though, because I met a lot of people that I didn't know that well, and that was very nice. And I got to meet you guys, and I got to know Sam better, which she is rocking it right now with all of her exercising. I know. And her abs look amazing, by the way, Sam, if you're watching, your abs look amazing. But it makes me sad whenever I think about the meetup. Yeah. Because that was a year ago, and we should be having another one, and we can't. But
it's so sad.
I know. I didn't like being put on the spot just there. I felt really awkward the whole time and feel like I said everything wrong.
I know. We were thinking we should have had an outline for you tonight.
Yeah, we talked about that a lot, and then we didn't do it.
Yeah. And we even came up with some topics that we probably won't even get to, but you know.
Well, thanks for almost thinking of me. I appreciate it.
I mean, we thought of you. We just didn't do anything with it.
Yeah. You're like, she'll probably be fine. We'll just throw her into the mix. Right. It's good. Anyway, yes.
So it's been. Did you go one more time before you didn't? That was your last time too, Angela, at the parks.
Yes, and it's weird because for work, I had between work and then like personal time, I had been going a lot, like more than humans should. Like I've been going like to Florida 4 or 5 times a year the past 2 years.
Beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
And then I went once this year. So it was just like this weird, like that's like cars, the cars screeching. I don't know in New York if you
That's
know
a good
what
sound effect.
like. Okay. You guys might be new. I don't know. New York, I'm like super embarrassed with my sound effects right now.
So funny.
I'll stop soon. I'm also getting really hot because I have a heated blanket and it's making me sweat.
Why don't you take off the heated blanket?
Because then my Raynaud's acts up. I'll just put it down by my toes.
We're also about a year out from Angela introducing me to the word Raynaud's, which then I realized
You're
I
welcome.
have, so that's good.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, my hands kind of go numb when I get cold. You're like, yeah, that's what this is.
We're starting a Facebook group. If you guys want to join the Raynaud's Facebook group.
Raynaud's forever.
Yeah.
Speaking of your former employer, touring plans, I see these tweets that come up from touring plans where they give you the average wait time in all of the Magic Kingdom. And like one day it said 16 minutes, one day it said 19 minutes, and it just makes me go, what am I doing with my life?
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I know. And I even keep talking about this on the podcast, Jen, and I feel so dumb about it. It's like I booked a trip, I canceled it. I booked a trip, I canceled it. Because it's like I'm playing this game with myself where it's like, do the right thing and don't go travel. Not that I'm judging people who do, I'm talking about myself.
Right.
And then it's like, oh, but I really, really want to travel. Then it's like, no, you have people that you're around that you have to keep safe and you can't risk it. Oh, but I really, really want to travel. And then this is what I've been doing all year. I finally have a trip to Disney planned in a safe for me time.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And it's October.
Mm-hmm.
And the goal is to do the last Halloween party and the first Christmas party.
Mm.
So I think I'm going to be able to go, but who knows?
And how long would that trip be for?
Well, okay, here's the thing. My husband doesn't have off work and my kids are going to be in school. So I haven't really figured out the details. I just had a lot of DVC points because for those who don't know, I became a DVC member in November of 2019 and then the pandemic hit. So I haven't used like 3 years worth. So stand by.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I think it's not bad that you were putting the hopes of trips out into the universe because you have to keep it's like having your own vision board. The reservations for Disney are your vision board.
Right. I've almost had like an aversion to Disney. I don't know if you guys can relate or if it's just me trying to like protect myself, but I just like can't look at anything Disney very often, if at all. I like can't think of it. I almost have to like, I have to have a Disney aversion to be like, it's fine that I'm not there.
Right.
It's fine. Good. It's good.
Yeah.
I had to like mute some people for a little bit. Protection.
Dillos Diz or I mean my stomach literally hurts at some pictures and video. Like I feel the stomach clench a little bit and a little bit of like oh okay, it's fine.
What percentage? You think there's a small percentage, a medium percentage? Do you think there's, and again, not judging anyone who takes these trips.
Right.
You think there's remote learning going on in some Walt Disney World resort rooms prior to visiting the parks? Jen, immediately, yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. That you don't take them out of school. They're just doing remote school those days.
Yes.
I mean,
yes, I've thought about it.
Probably.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, my daughter has until Saturday to get all of her assignments done, but she has Google Meets every day.
Yes.
What about you, Jen? Like how long do they have to get the assignments?
No, we have it varies, but there's no real like they are not strict about, oh, you have to turn this in by this day. But he has, 4 live meets a day. But he's pretty much done being live by like noon.
Yeah.
Then he's usually doing work after that point. But I definitely think so. And I know that who is not Airbnb. What's the other one? The VRBO.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to say it.
That's
Steppers
right,
probably does. But she's cooler than
Is
me.
she our like Gen Zer of the group?
Yes, yeah, and she has to keep us cool. So I know that they are like advertising as who says remote learning has to be at home. It can be from anywhere. So they're also pushing like your kids are on the computer. Why don't you come travel and stay in this house over here? And I know that I have seen some TikToks where I get all of my news that people that are working remotely are working from different Disney resorts sometimes every day. Like they're just going and hanging out at a resort, which that would be me. And just working from there each day.
Maybe we should.
You're a millennial. No, you're not, Steffers.
What year?
Oh, maybe because I'm an elder millennial, as I learned recently. So I guess that makes sense.
Frank, are you Gen X?
Yes.
Okay. I tried to take a quiz on BuzzFeed with Gen X and I failed miserably.
Is Gen old?
It's true. It's true. Whose birthday is next Wednesday, by the way? It's Jen.
Oh,
that's right. Burn.
It's not okay.
No, remember, it's not Jen's birthday. It's the anniversary of my car accident because that's much better to remember it by.
That's a better thing. It's not a better thing.
However, Jen wants to take the district or the attention, whatever.
I would rather not have that as an option, but
okay, then it's a special day for you, isn't it?
No, it's
you just
not.
post it everywhere.
Steffers, should I go to the mailbox right now? Is this something I should do live? Because I did not go earlier. She was DMing me and she's like, "You have a delivery." I was like, "Oh, I don't think either of us went to the mailbox today."
Wait, text your husband. We can go do it.
Yeah.
You can make an appearance here. Yeah.
Yes.
Pop in.
Go to the mailbox.
I know. Whenever people tell you to start talking, that's when I get very awkward and I start talking about
Angela can text him and say, "Mr. Snidillo, mailbox, go."
Hi, Angela. I know. Every once in a while, Frank is like, "Hey, have you told Angela this or something?" I'm like, "Why don't you just text her your 3 words? You're good."
Never use complete sentences.
Yeah.
Minimal words. I know. I don't know why I do that. My husband called me. He's like, "You're like a stage 5 clinger today. You're extra needy." So then, and that was after I tried to call 2 of my brothers and one didn't answer. And I'm like, "No one wants to talk to me today." He's like, "You are so clingy today."
And meanwhile, here you are on a YouTube live after recording a podcast. So clearly we want to talk to you.
I'm thriving. What does he know? Fine.
You got a chit chat episode? What kind of episode are we expecting?
It's a chit chat episode.
Should we bring it up?
Oh yeah. We came up with, we also what did we say? We round tabled a new possible spin-off podcast because we need more podcasts.
Let's add another thing to the plate.
Okay. All right. Are you going to do it now here live or?
Yeah, we just going to stop there. We're like, we talked about it. Yeah.
We can talk it through, maybe because we have an idea.
Yeah.
But I think I heard Mr. Snidillo leave the house.
Mm-hmm.
Love how I have a Walt Disney Resort pen. Doesn't make me sad at all. Okay.
So Angela was talking about Grey's Anatomy, and I finally let it drop that I think I've seen 1 episode ever in my life, and it was many years ago. You haven't seen any?
No.
Yeah. So, so we thought, I said, maybe we need a spin-off podcast where we watch each episode and discuss, which made Angela just so happy.
I was extremely happy. I have seen all of them maybe 20 times. Because why watch something new when you can just revisit something over and over and over again? Why change? So I told Jen, I will watch them episode by episode with you. And she said, let's do a podcast.
Yeah.
And then we also talked about Sex in the City too.
Right. Because I said, for years, I started years ago with Mr. Snidillo saying he should have a blog where he goes through each episode of Sex and the City because he has seen every episode multiple times. And he has a lot of anger towards Carrie. And so I said he should be writing a blog based on each episode, which has then over the years developed into you should do this as a podcast. Then a week or two ago when it came out that there was a new revival. I was like, this is the time to do
this. Is it.
So then we said, well, maybe we go back and forth with Grey's and Sex and the City, or maybe they're two. We don't know yet.
We're looking for opinions. We're crowdsourcing.
Now we thought maybe we'll put it out on social media as a poll, but we thought maybe we would get more opinions here tonight.
But yeah, with Grey's, I don't want to get yelled at if I didn't cry at an episode because Jen yells at me about not crying at This Is Us episodes. Maybe you didn't cry.
I felt like everyone cried during This Is Us episodes. Granted, I've never seen one.
Oh, you can't watch it, I don't think.
I feel like I would ruminate and spiral if I watched it. So I don't watch it.
Probably true. Because I've done it on some episodes, so I think it's true. Frank is suppressing it so much that one day, I mean, it's not going to be good when it comes out.
It's not a show to watch during quarantine. That's when I started. We started, 2 weeks into quarantine, and
What did you watch? This Is Us.
This Is Us, yeah, all the way through. Okay. So that was a lot of suppression. It was a lot of suppression of emotions.
Yeah, I don't. I'm just not. Just like I'm just not with Game of Thrones. I just can't.
Yeah, I have never seen Game of Thrones.
That's another one. People are like, how have you never watched Game of Thrones? You were a Renaissance Festival performer. And I'm like,
we weren't brutally attacking people.
Steffers, which do you want to join? You want to join the Grey's discussion?
She's talking about that. And then
absolutely.
Jeff said that he could do it as long as he didn't have to binge. It'd be one a week, one episode.
Oh.
But there are a lot of seasons.
Wait, can we incorporate? Is this the beginning? Because we have also said
can they call in.
Yes, Jeffers and Steffers need their own podcast. Maybe this can be the start of that. This would be a great jumping off point. I love This Is Us too.
Okay. So yes, I'm navigating the two pods in my head. We'll figure it out later. It's fine.
I don't know how I feel about the Sex and the City revival. I think it's odd. I think it's a money grab.
Well, where's Samantha?
Yeah,
we need her.
I mean, it's borderline Golden Girls at this point. I think.
Yeah, it's true. And I mean, I saw it and I was like, but then I was a little happy. Here's where my expectations are. I read it going, are you kidding me? Because I thought it was just going to start all over as like a new thing, a new cast. And I'm like, really? But then I was like, oh, okay, well, it's the same people. But there's no need to do this. I didn't feel like there was a need for the movies. They wrapped it up well.
The first one was really good. The first movie.
Yeah. And I got to see it being filmed when I was working in New York City.
You did?
It's no big deal.
Gosh, you and your famous run-ins living in the city. Too.
Yeah, well, I was working in Rockefeller Center and they were filming right around the corner. So me and the other girl I was working with, we would take turns sneaking out and going to watch.
Yeah, that doesn't happen in Minnesota.
No.
Ever.
Yeah. No.
Who's the most famous person you've seen in Minnesota, Angela?
Angela Dahlgren. She looks in the mirror and she sees herself.
That's right. That's the answer.
Oh my gosh! I just looked in the window. Are we talking in person?
Yeah.
Not on your TV. I mean, yeah.
Or like concert.
Did you go backstage at the concert?
Oh, okay. So we're talking like actual person I've seen or met.
Well, okay.
I don't understand the question.
Okay. All right. Because see, if you take my Sex and the City example, I didn't like meet any of them, but I saw them right in front of me. So maybe if you happen to pass by someone or if you actually met them or like on an elevator together, something.
Oh, yeah. I only see famous people at concerts in Minnesota. They're not. No, they don't.
I mean,
exist.
SJP did once take my hand and tell me I was so sweet. So there's
That's true.
Whatever, Frank, I could do that for you.
Yeah. Didn't you do that at Galaxy's Edge opening, Angela? I mean,
no, she was like hitting me in the shoulder, like, you guys got to do more YouTube. You guys got to do more YouTube.
I don't know if I was.
We're doing it, Angela. Speaking of YouTube.
Speaking of YouTube.
No. I know where this is going. No. Put it away.
We need to, you know what, next week you'll see this streamed there as well.
Yeah.
We're going to add that to the list.
Yeah, we're going to start streaming directly to your YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
I need to turn off my heated blanket. Okay.
Yeah. You're okay?
I can handle this. And every time I do that, my headphones give me an electric shock because of the static. It's just...
It's a lot of things plugged in over there. You got to be careful. Frank sees a lot of famous people. We're not going to say where he works out loud here on a live, but due to where he works, he gets to see all the famous people.
Who's the most famous for you, Frank?
Oh.
And then the most famous that I would think was famous.
Well, I mean, it's like the people, I always kind of point to the people who maybe like just took me by surprise and like made me starstruck. So the three that did that was Tom Hanks. He walked by me. I was walking one way. Tom Hanks was walking the other way. And I did like the cartoon heels, like, it's Tom Hanks trying to stop in my face. So that was the first one. The second one was Kate Winslet, who was, I don't know if she's still married to this gentleman or not, but he had a couple of drinks. And then and she was trying to assist him. And then the third one, am I going to blank on it, that made me kind of stop in my tracks? I'm going to forget right now. Oh, it was Letterman was walking down the stairs and I knew he was coming, but I still was like,
okay. Follow-up question. Do you, since you see famous people like kind of commonly, do you ever get like used to it?
No, they're all different. So, and I wouldn't say I was used to it. No,
okay.
I don't think so.
I think you should also, now you can brag. You have shook the president's hand.
The current president's hand. I have.
Yes.
Shook his hand.
Yes.
Really? Uncle Joe?
Yes. He made a particular effort, because where I was sealed by the Secret Service, but he made an effort to come in and talk to us for a couple of minutes and shake all of our hands.
Wow. Yeah. What a guy.
I mean, you know, but this was, was it the last year of Obama's presidency? Yeah, he was still the vice president. So, but at the time, it was just kind of like, when he wasn't running, it was like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
I did think of a time I was starstruck.
Okay.
It wasn't Jodie Benson, though, Jen. It was, Steffers will get it. You guys will not care at all. Because it's a Grey's Anatomy one.
Oh.
I was in London.
I know. Look at you.
Where's my hotel? I was in London. I was studying abroad. And I was walking across the bridge that gets overcome with Dementors in Harry Potter 5 or 6. I don't know. It's like the steel one. I was walking across that bridge. And Owen from Grey's Anatomy, he was also in Toy Story, in the Toy Story short, where like all the dinosaurs are around. Did you guys see that one?
Uh-huh.
He's like the red dinosaur who's like really gallant. He's that one. Okay. He was on his phone talking, Owen from Grey's Anatomy, and walked right past me. And I was like, oh, that was Owen from Grey's Anatomy. I'm fangirling. And then I made a friend take a picture of me fangirling, but he wasn't in the picture because he walked away. Yeah.
What? Steffers has a question, a follow-up question.
Just as hot in person. So one of my brothers is a ginger, so I can't find gingers attractive because my brother's one, and it'd just be like finding my brother hot. So but looking from an outward perspective, yes.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's good.
Yeah.
I also once, outside of my place of employment, told Bradley Cooper where the Dunkin' Donuts was. So
that's true.
Yeah.
I wonder what he ordered.
There's been instances where I didn't know they were the celebrity until the moment had passed, especially
you mean like when you were in the elevator with Katy Perry?
Correct.
You know, I'm sure it wasn't Zooey Deschanel because they look a lot alike. Like a lot alike.
Well, Katy Perry was not glammed up, and so I think she appreciated. Like there was kind of a look back when she stepped off the elevator. Like thanks for not like being a crazy person on the elevator here. And then that's right. And then the next time I saw her, like an hour or so later, she was glammed up, and I kind of did a double take because I was like, "Hey, it's Katy Perry." Like, and then like it connected, and she kind of gave me a look like, "Yeah, it was me, dumbass." Kind of.
You must have that like, yeah, I'm a New Yorker, but I'm an approachable one look, so that celebrities feel like they can just ask you where a Dunkin' Donuts is.
Well, and I think that's a New Yorker thing. I think that's why celebrities like living in New York. Like celebrities can walk their kids to school and no one bothers them in the city. If I was there, I would probably
walk places, don't you?
Right.
Interesting.
I mean, I don't because I'm in the.
But it's extreme. Yes, I think people are approachable. You think I'm approachable, but people also think that, especially people, the more they know me, they think I'm just angry at them all the time. So I don't know where the in between of that is.
Okay,
like, and I'll give one more because I'm done with the celebrity. Like, look at me, look at me.
Well, I have a question after this. So
okay.
Good.
So 3 years ago, Stephen Colbert was coming through a crowd. And he like spotted me from like not a mile, like a block away, and was like, "This is the guy that's going to help me." And and he's got an improv background, so I felt like he just knew, like, this guy has awareness over here. I'm going to go talk to him.
He's trained. Yes.
Yeah, and so I feel like again, it's that kind of if you make yourself open to the engagement, people will engage with you.
How do I do that? Mm-hmm. How do I make myself open to the engagement? I want to do that.
Listen, if you
not making fun. I just really want to do that.
If you get in a car, you don't tell them that you know martial arts. I mean,
that's step number one. You seem a little
good advice.
We still all engaged with you. It's fine.
However, maybe don't get in a car with 3 strange men that you don't know. So you can't not say that. If you're putting yourself in that position,
considering
not open for engagement.
Anxiety, kind of surprised I did that, but I'm like, hey, it's Disney. What can go wrong? Okay, Frank, my question for you is, show me your I'm on a subway, don't approach me face. Oh. Like, I don't want to be messed with because I'm on a subway at 2 a.m.
Oh, God. I mean, that's just more.
Okay. Yes. I
where my eyes are still looking, but
I'm looking, but don't bug me. Mm-hmm. Okay, Jen, mine's yours. Yeah. Because it's a little harder because you're like way adorable. So is Frank, but
I don't know. I tend to not look at. I don't look around. I don't like look at it. I mean, I'm always looking around. Just people don't know it. So I think I'm just kind of like, I just do my thing. I don't know a face to do.
Okay, Frank, you're the trained actor. You're gonna have to show her how to do it. She needs a lot.
She knows enough of my faces.
A lot of work.
She should be able to.
I mean, like. I think I would look unapproachable on the street or on a subway.
I'm thinking of your at-rest faces during the podcast when you're listening.
I feel like I'm very happy when I'm listening.
No, I'm 90% like this because I don't want to get caught with my mouth open, and then that's why people think I'm angry too. Sometimes is because I'm always like this.
Is this during the podcast?
Oh yeah, and life.
In life, yeah.
Yeah. It's all the time. But because I had like braces for 8 years, that my mouth was always kind of partially open anyway. I'm very like neurotic about.
No, examining your teeth.
No, they're terrible. They're terrible because I asked for them to come off. So
they weren't done. But you've been on for 8 years.
Right. It was senior year. I was like, enough. Take them off.
Oh, my husband did the same thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And his bottom row, crooked.
Yeah, no retainer. Yeah, no, and that was true. My top teeth. If you see my senior portrait, the top teeth are crooked and the bottom teeth are straight. And now it's the reverse.
So Steffer says Invisalign. I follow this person on Instagram. Why at this point? I have no idea. We don't have anything in common, but I do. He got the in-brace, and it's braces on the inside of your teeth. And so you don't see them, but they're braces on the inside.
I think it would really bring up a lot of bad memories. We
don't want to bring up past traumas. So maybe just Invisalign then. Yeah.
Just like, I don't
but
know.
You have to keep that in like 22 hours a day.
My dentist did recommend that. And I was like, am I going to be like the example? Is it free? Like, do I need to be like the prototype? Like, I'm not paying for it. I mean, I have insurance, but you know what I mean.
No, I mean, and like orthodontics are so expensive.
Yeah, no, thank you.
With orthodontics. Okay, Jen, are you holding something?
I am.
Oh.
I have Steffer's delivery.
Okay.
Oh, he snuck it in. Where was he?
We did a little. You guys were talking. He did a little thing.
We're talking about teeth.
Here we go. Unboxing.
A live unboxing. Steffers, I'm so excited. Okay. Do I peek? Do I not peek? Do I look at this or not look at it?
Well, it's for you. I would look at it.
Well, I didn't know if like tag said. Ooh.
Oh, my
very
favorite
nice.
candles.
Yay.
Oh, which one would you? Oh, I can't wait. Okay, I can't wait.
Open it.
I'm doing it.
Oh, and from Adam.
And Adam. Not Adam.
There is Adam. He's not here.
Where is Adam? We're waiting on Adam.
We heard I was
We wait
coming.
on Adam in the show too.
He sent me a funny meme today.
What was the best Bernie sitting down meme you've seen?
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to send you one I found on Facebook because they're all super funny. Okay, I gotta find it. Oh, I love that one. That's a good one.
The steps.
Oh, the steps. Just walking up the steps.
It's glorious.
Is that your first magic candle company?
It is not actually. And truth be told, Steffers, I had a pollination. And it lasted about 5 seconds because it actually spilled over there one day and was then just all over everything. So it is very exciting to have it back. I'm so excited. Thank you, Steffers. Thank you, Adam. Of course, he's recording. Why is he always recording when we're doing lives? This is a different night, and yet he's recording still.
Yeah, I do the oils from the Magic Candle Company. So
Yes.
I do the waxes. The wax melts.
The wax
Those
melts.
last forever. Okay, Frank, I forward you all those Bernie memes.
Wait a second. There's an air freshener in here too?
Where'd you do it? On Facebook?
Yeah, Facebook Messenger, because that's where I saw it.
Right. Jen and Angela, you have to talk while I...
Oh, I have an air freshener too.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know you could get air fresheners. I want to Google how you can do the wax melts in your car. I heard you could do that.
Safe?
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
I think you can like make one, and when it's hot, it melts. But I think I should just get the air freshener at this point because now they make them.
Love it. Thanks, Steffers and Adam.
Nice.
That's so nice.
Got all stars in the chat.
Oh, seriously, they are quite the all stars. So anyway, back to my engaging. Yeah, I don't think I look. By the way, let's just side note. Was that a proper reaction? Because now I feel like I'm acting like now that I'm changing the topic, I'm like, oh my God, are people thinking that I don't like it? Because I love it and I'm so excited.
That was
and it literally kind of made me cry. But then I'm like, okay, hold on, let me keep the conversation going. But then I was like, oh my God, I look like I'm not appreciating it because I am.
Very genuine.
Okay.
Genuine.
Because it is.
Like way better than Frank's.
Well, that's not hard to
You didn't
do.
appreciate my Altoids.
No.
I thought I was going to get a real thank you, and then I got the,
Why would I thank
improvising.
you when you have to practice saying thank you to me?
That's right.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I missed the whole thing.
That would be you saying, oh, no problem, Angela. You're welcome. That's no problem.
Which is still just as hard.
That's true. That is. You're welcome is hard as well.
It's too late. Here's me on the subway right here. There I am. That was me earlier when I was going to the doctor.
Yes.
My flu shot.
I love your
My
gloves.
COVID test.
Oh, good. See, I got Jeff's approval. You didn't Dillo that gift. By the way, Angela, we have t-shirts coming soon. Don't Dillo the gift. thanks to Jeffers, because he did an unboxing on during some Secret Santa-ing that went on during the holidays, and as he was opening, he said, "I hope I don't Dillo the gift."
That is perfect.
So
now I'm gonna send Frank a gift just to make him open it in front of me.
you should like each week just send like the tiniest little like whatever.
Do not open until the Dillo sibling reunion.
I'm gonna send him a box that has an actual present, but also like a straw and a sponge and just random things, and make him just be really grateful for it.
Right, as he should be. You spent all that time sending it. He should be grateful.
I know. We all know how much I love to go to the post office, seeing as I was supposed to send Jen something 4 months ago and still haven't done it. So
love it. Anyway,
well, before we go,
were we supposed to talk about Disney? Like, what is this show?
I think that's what we should talk about here on the first episode. On the Magical Mommy Monday, you're magical and you're mommies, and it's magic, Disney magic. It's all in the intro now. And so what is this? What is this? Do we have to talk about like old stories with our siblings in Disney? What has to happen?
Maybe.
On our monthly thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it needs a purpose. Okay.
It doesn't need a purpose. You guys
are so good at that on your podcast.
Maybe it needs no purpose, and maybe we just see what happens clearly, like we did tonight.
Okay. Well, I have a question. Jen, what's in your red Solo cup, and why do you use it?
It's water. I typically have different mugs on the lives, and I just didn't do that here. But I will go to Costco and get like the huge thing of Solo cups.
Why?
Well,
it's probably a Dillo thing, I guess. Yeah.
I'm not allowed to do that. Like that doesn't happen here. That I just buy like the large thing of red Solo cups, but that's definitely a
right. Like I don't keep them like I will then go like months without having any Solo cups in the house. So like every once in a while I'll do it, and then I'll just use the Solo cups, which is really bad for the environment.
Well, I'm not shaming you, but I am thinking about it now that you mentioned it.
Over the summer when I was at my in-laws, they had the red Solo cups. I was like the happiest person ever that I could drink out of red Solo cups all day.
So when you guys do a pilgrimage to Minnesota to visit me, and we do all the fake Disney things at the Mall of America, are you telling me that I have to invest in some red Solo cups to make you feel like comfy and cozy at home?
No. I'll drink out of a regular glass if I have to.
I'll do it again. I'll start looking now. I'll go to all the frat houses now.
And it's good for playing flip cup after, so or beer pong.
Not that part. Hey, Nate.
Oh.
But here's Jeff. Her monorail fan mug must be in the washer.
I think it is. Because sometimes it also gets left on this desk after that show. But then the Fedora Club mug is in the cabinet, and I have to wait until tomorrow to use that. I almost feel bad if I use those mugs other times, which is, that's silly. But so I'm saving that one for tomorrow. I should probably just get more mugs.
Well, you could always use more mugs.
Yeah. Well, I need to go to Disney because a lot of my really good, like, older Disney mugs have been breaking. Like, they slowly chipped away and then they just finally broke. Like, the handles are falling off. Things are happening. So I'm like, well, I need more. Yeah.
That is a victory I finally obtained here in the pandemic. Early in the pandemic, this happened where for a long time we had the various Disney mugs and a nice set of coffee mugs. And as the first thing we did was Marie Kondo the kitchen during the pandemic. And I was like, the matching set of mugs. We don't need this many mugs. And I won.
Oh
my gosh, Frank, if you ever want to talk about organizing Marie Kondo, we should totally make an episode out of it.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, those plain old mugs don't give you joy.
No.
Those Disney mugs give you joy.
And why do they come in the set? Just give me an extra plate and bowl. Don't give me a mug.
Yeah.
Useless.
Yeah.
I agree.
No, that's not okay.
We ended on a Disney note, I think. I think that's okay.
I think we totally covered it all.
Disney. And Angela, I don't know if you know, Frank and I are going live again in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So maybe we should wrap this up then.
No, we can. I'm just letting.
We're making an announcement.
We're making an announcement in 11 minutes. And people have chalked this announcement up to be way better than it's going to be. And so now it's made us very uncomfortable.
So how long is your live going to be? Is it going to be another hour almost?
I don't think so.
I wouldn't expect that.
So you're going to share the announcement and then that's going to be the climax. And then it's like, okay, bye.
Probably.
Yeah.
I feel like I should stick around for this.
And broadcast.
Yeah. Oh.
And then.
Yeah.
Steffers is very excited for it, though.
What are we going to Dillo about, Jeffers?
The announcement? Yeah, we can't Dillo the announcement. I think that's a fair point.
Oh, that we
and
have
he knows us well enough to know.
He said at the announcement.
The downplaying of the announcement.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You know we will play it down.
Jeffers.
Do I know
family now because you know us so well?
Do I know the announcement or no?
No.
No, you didn't tell her the announcement. And she's a sibling.
Nobody knows the announcement.
Oh, you're keeping things from me now.
I know. You know what? And I actually meant to tell you, but then we like kind of jumped right into our episode. So, and we talked about a lot of heavy things at the beginning of that episode that I don't think.
Yeah, that's. Oh, yeah. No, I won't bring it up yet. I was like, I'm sure. No, we'll have them be surprised. Okay. It's our announcement.
The Magical Mommy Monday podcast.
That's us on Monday. Yeah. And so we had the first 2 episodes of season 2 with musical family entertainers. I don't know.
Yeah, all the above.
This one will be just us.
Yes.
I believe the next one might be big.
It'll be big.
Okay. That's all.
And of course, next time, the Dillos Sibling reunion, also streaming at youtube.com.
If you haven't subscribed to Angela's channel, please go do so now because she will be adding more content in 2021.
If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, don't bother. The deserted channel. It had a good run for the 2 months before the pandemic and then it died. Okay. So we're done here, right? We're good?
I think this is a good first episode.
This was. People are going to be like, I don't know what that was.
Like,
I thought they were going to talk about Disney. There was nothing, you know.
We're Dilloing the episode.
I'm sorry. I'm Dilloing
I had a trip coming up. I talked about the trip coming up.
That's right. No, and I absolutely love this. I'm just saying I'm not sure what people were expecting. That's all. So come back next month. We'll be here again.
Yeah, it'll be good.
I absolutely love our time together as siblings. And I think, quite honestly, we do need to like get a 23andMe kit going and really try to figure out if there's, and we need to throw in Eric Neal to that too, because he's might be a cousin.
Yes, and we need to do like an improv game, Frank, I think for next month.
Improv game next time.
God, really
we'll do a structure for you next time, Angela, okay?
Should we get Ali in here and do a proper improv? No, he makes me too nervous. I can't do that.
I would be very nervous.
Ali makes me way too nervous with his improv.
Him and Frank being the pros,
yeah,
being a medical actor, I'd be like, I'm having chest palpitations.
That's right. So you're a medical actor. You'll do it way better than me because we had Ali and other Streetmosphere citizens of Hollywood performers on, and they all started this big improv thing, and they were like, "Jen," I'm like, "Are you joking?"
Really? I'm just hosting now. No. That's what I'm here for. Okay, you guys have to go, so I'm going to let you go.
Oh, it's fine. Don't hang up. You do it all the time. You leave, and you don't have to leave. The broadcast.
This is what you did almost a year ago in Disney. You're like, I gotta go, and then there you went.
So
and people didn't even know.
Don't
and they're
hang
on the
up.
small world, and they're like, "Where's Angela?" I'm like, "She had a."
Because we'll give you the intel before.
That I had to stay on last time.
Oh yeah, so stay on. Okay. We'll go backstage for a moment.
We'll tell you that. We'll give you the scoop.
Oh. I'm not going to touch anything. I'm just going to have an Altoid.
Well, Frank, would you like one?
Now you just rub it in my face, and I didn't say thank you. All right. Thanks for joining, everybody, for participating. Bye.